Hello and very happy to see you on my channel. Tonight, we give you a piece of breaking news: US public's actually uniting against Meghan and Harry. As Meghan Markle and Prince Harry flee Canada for Hollywood, questions over the cost of their security have become an issue. Once Canadian authorities announced that they would no longer foot the security bill, it seemed Canada wasn't as attractive. U.S. President Donald Trump has made it clear that the United States will not be paying for the protection of the soon-to-be former royal couple. Despite what fans of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry would have us believe, the U.S. public isn't falling over themselves to welcome the couple. In fact, it seems they're actually uniting against them. When U.S. President Donald Trump is seemingly under attack from all sides over his handling of the coronavirus pandemic, Meghan Markle has accomplished the impossible. She's managed to get the American people rallying behind their beleaguered president. Is America's reaction to the faux royal couple an indication of how popular they will be in the U.S.? This might be another decision that simply Harry and his American princess haven't fully thought through. With one tweet, President Trump saw a flood of support on Megxit. The question of security arose soon after Harry and Meghan announced their Los Angeles move to their cult-like fanbase. The bill to keep the plebs away from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is reported to be around $10 million per year. Up until now, both Harry and Meghan were looked after by the UK taxpayer by way of the Metropolitan Police. On April 1, this ceases to be the case. It's also no coincidence that as soon as Canadian authorities made it clear they would no longer cover this cost, Harry and Meghan ditched Canada like a bad habit. Their time in Canada was nothing more than an opportunity. They took advantage of what the country could offer them before they moved to the United States. Despite reports to the contrary, Harry and Meghan would have happily accepted financial help from the U.S. government. But Meghan Markle and Prince Harry get a rude American welcome. Despite what the sad souls in the Sussex squad will have you believe, it seems there isn't much appetite for Prince Harry or Meghan Markle in America. Certainly not enough to want to see their tax dollars pay to keep the faux royals hidden safely away in their mansion. Norman Baker, the former Home Office minister, and royal author, sums up both Harry and Meghan's latest move perfectly: "We can't have a situation in which members of the royal family can choose to live anywhere in the world, however dangerous, and expect us to pay. The dangers in Hollywood are much more significant than in the backwoods of Windsor." Reality will hit Prince Harry soon enough. Meghan Markle will be able to figure out life in Los Angeles. She was born in the US. She's been a ladder-climbing, career-over-everything type since her younger days. But how will the young prince cope? It may be fun for a while, being the center of attention in Los Angeles. But like all pleasant holidays, eventually, everyone wants to come home to the life they know and love. How long before Prince Harry realizes his childish, reactionary rebellion against his family has cost him the only life he's ever known? Meanwhile, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly running out of money fast, and it's having a major effect on the couple's relationship. Who's to blame for this mess? Meghan Markle's Hollywood dreams could be fading fast. New reports suggest that she and Prince Harry are rapidly running out of money. And the strain on their finances is reportedly straining their relationship. And Meghan Markle orders Prince Harry to save them both. According to UK news outlet Express, a royal insider claimed things are getting testy between the former royals. Express says Meghan has ordered Prince Harry to get a job. The insider explains, Meghan is terrified that her dreams of being a Hollywood queen will be destroyed by this financial nightmare, and she is insisting that Harry make a move and resolve the crisis. That sounds like a job for a prince. Unfortunately, Harry is no longer an actual prince. The insider continues, the big problem is that Harry has no marketable skills, has never had a real job. He does not have a university degree, nor does he know a second language. He only has military training. Prince Harry has to be feeling a bit neutered. After all, this isn't the first time Meghan has bossed him around. What did you expect when you left the royal family? What, exactly, is the crisis that Meghan Markle wants him to solve? It seems to be the one she caused when she convinced his man to leave his royal family. Surely, there would be no money issues if these two still lived in the UK. But since she convinced Prince Harry to leave, he's now closer to just an average person. He doesn't have the power he had when she married him. Donald Trump made that abundantly clear when he triumphantly denied the couple access to American-funded protection. It's like she fell in love with Superman and then immediately dressed him in kryptonite. He's powerless now. Sure, he might be able to create something out of thin air based on his name alone, but it's going to be much harder in this new economy. And of course, Meghan Markle and Harry's relationship is starting to get rocky. The Insider described their newly forming relationship issues. Harry has given up on real life for his rebellious American wife, but his sacrifice is exploding in his face. Their marriage is tense, they could be at a breaking point. This comes after news that Harry snapped when he decided to move to Canada with Meghan. He's had mixed feelings about being stuck in a house with her. And now, they've already moved to Los Angeles. Meghan Markle is risking a lot to get her time in the spotlight. Her relationship is apparently on the rocks. Her man left his family. Maybe this global pandemic slows down, and they get back on track. But it seems like she'll stop at nothing until she becomes relevant in Hollywood. Hopefully, it's worth it. And the royal fans also slammed the couple. One said, "Of course the US won't pay, I doubt it was even an issue. Does their government pay for other celebrities' security? No, and that's what these two aim to be. They have given up their royal status, simple as that. I do think from what has been said the first year of private funds will be coming out of Charles' personal funds. Meaning the Duchy of Cornwall and his private investments, but that is not a bottomless pit. Plus now with COVID-19 work will be thin on the ground or non-existent for Megs." A fan agrees, America does not want to foot the bill paying for those clowns. Here in America, we have something called equality. There is equal protection under the law. If they get paid security by the government, I know someone round these comments section that will start the lawsuit against the US government to get that protection stripped. Under the Constitution, they are not any more important than a country bumpkin. American taxpayers paid for security during her multi-day stay in New York for her baby shower and again when she watched Serena play tennis here. I am glad Trump let us know it would not continue. Time for them to reach in their own pockets, though I am sure they will manage to stick it to the UK. The second wrote, financial independence will make you mature greatly and more qualified to speak about topics with a sound mind. Meghan and Harry do a lot of talking but nothing ever comes out. Because they are so inexperienced about life. It's sad that you two are 40 years old and just now learning this. Just goes to show coddling and not having to work a day in your life is not good. They are both adult children. Sad and pathetic. It would be extremely hypocritical, greedy and dishonest if Harry and Meghan took one penny from the taxpayers. At this time, so many families are incredibly worried about the future. Will they have a job to go to, will they lose their homes or have enough money to feed their families? These pairs have more than enough money to pay their own security costs just as celebrities do, and by taking money from the taxpayer they are taking food from honest hard-working people. And a fan reply, if these two freeloaders can afford to pay millions for the excessively large property in the US, then they can afford to pay for their own security, and not expect the British taxpayers to pay for it. President Trump has said that the US isn't paying for it, particularly after the way those two snubbed him when he visited the UK. It was their choice to leave the UK, and snub the royal family and the British public, so just please learn to stand on your own 2 feet and don't expect us, taxpayers, to pay for your lifestyle. Bye. And the last one wrote, I bet they have had their agent make a few discreet inquiries about getting other people to fund their lifestyle. This pair of arrogant narcissists really overestimate their own importance. First, it was a $20 million a year security bill when they were charging the cost to the UK and Canadian governments, and now they have to pay for their security themselves, i.e., ask Charles to pay. It's now $4 million a year? If they live in a typical Lister-gated community, there will be a security firm that patrols the neighborhood, and their house will have its own CCTV and silent alarm system linked to the security firm, to send a police car there in minutes. That will probably cost them $50,000 for the CCTV and alarm system, and maybe $100,000 a year for the security firm patrols and to handle the alarm calls. They could even hire a couple of mall cop security guards for $50,000 each a year to patrol their garden in shifts. Total $250,000 a year, tops. Do you agree with them? Let me know in the comment section and we discuss Meghan and Harry. Don't forget to like and share my video for everyone. And subscribe to my channel to not miss the latest news from the royal family by me. Have a nice day and see you in the next videos.